Hello, my name is Professor Goldstein of Miami of Ohio. I'm here to talk to you young whippersnappers about AIDS. Now, AIDS is usually an STD. It affects your immune system. It's not a fun virus to have, I must say. AIDS can, it can just ruin your immune system to the point where you can die of a common cold. A mere common cold, people. You do not want to die from a common cold. In my opinion, I don't know about you. I don't know. Also, what else? What else is there to say about common colds and AIDS? HIV has to do with T cells. Well, actually, AIDS has to do with T cells. Basically, the number of T cells you have depends on the condition, you have. The less T cells you have, the more severe your condition, because the T cells are the ones that fight the viruses, except for AIDS, because, they diminish, the AIDS virus diminishes your T cells. Moving on, things, that AIDS are transmitted through, or the disease AIDS is virus might be, guys. AIDS is transmitted through things such as blood, semen, vaginal fluid, oral sex of any kind. Just be careful, guys.
Max, what are you doing?
Breast milk. And breast milk, I'm sorry. Oh, shut up, drunk college kid. This is one of my AIDS patients over here. You'll meet him later. Their names are Josh Tang and Yoon Tang. AIDS can be transmitted in almost any form of sex. It's even possible during making out, guys. But, the big ones you want to stay away from are anal sex, vaginal sex, and oral sex. Those are the three biggies. AIDS can also be transmitted by sharing needles. First off, you guys shouldn't be doing drugs anyway. They're illegal. That's bad. It's against the law. With an estimated 38.6 million people currently living with AIDS, it's obviously a problem that the world cannot ignore. Do we really want AIDS to spread to everyone eventually? That is the potential of AIDS, people. And now we're going to look at some examples of people who have AIDS. Of course, these are all reenactments, but they're very real, because we keep it real here at MU Ohio.
Right now, we will show you an example of heroin addicts getting AIDS.
Yeah, man, this is the best you can get. Go ahead, try some.
Let me get some of that. That was a clear example of two kids sharing an AIDS-infected syringe. Don't ever do that at Norcross High. AIDS can also be transmitted by cuts. Go. Yoon Tang has just suffered a cut here, and now Josh Tang will come over and try to heal him. But what Josh doesn't know is that Josh has a very small cut on his finger, and Yoon Tang has AIDS. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Help me, brother.
Okay? Oh, man. Are you alright, man? Yeah.
Dude, watch it. Watch the cut.
That's alright, man.
I'm gonna have to wash that off.
Yeah, probably. That doesn't matter. It's just a small cut.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
What Josh doesn't know is that now he has AIDS. He will later find out in the future when he gets tested, or when he is about. Now we're about to tell you some very boring facts about AIDS. So we're gonna film a very boring scene. AIDS was first reported in the U.S. in 1981 when 5 homosexual men in Los Angeles were tested, and they tested positive for AIDS. AIDS was in the early 80s. AIDS was only thought to be able to be contracted by homosexual men, but that was later proved wrong when more and more cases of AIDS began to arise. AIDS was thought to have been brought to the U.S. around the 1960s by Europeans, surprisingly. And right now, AIDS, to this day, AIDS has taken the lives of over 25 million people, and there is still not a cure. So as I said before, right now there is no cure for AIDS. They have pills which can slow down the process of AIDS, but for now there is no cure, and that is something that we must really work on. And right now, we have a special group that will perform a special song about AIDS.
This song's about AIDS. It doesn't really rhyme. AIDS is about, you know, it's just really bad and stuff. Yeah, you don't want AIDS, 'cause AIDS is bad for you. AIDS, 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 AIDS. Second verse. AIDS affects your immune system. AIDS affects your life. Don't share those needles or have sexual experiences without a condom or a rubber. And remember, guys, the pill